What's good? What's good? It's your boy God Life Flex coming to you with a reaction for NBA 2K26, the trailer. This video, I think I'll be reacting to Badge Plug. This was the reveal for gameplay earlier today, so I will be reacting to his video and seeing how everything looks. Without further ado, let's get into it. Also, before we get into the video, make sure y'all subscribe. At the top of the screen, all platforms, God Like Flex on all platforms. So make sure y'all subscribe, follow, like the video, comment what you liked about the gameplay, what you didn't like about NBA 2K26. And without further ado, let's get into it.
All right, guys, so you already knew we were going to get a cinematic type of trailer today, but we also got gameplay, like actual gameplay from 2K, and you might have already seen stuff from a few creators that 2K was able to let already have the information before. We're going to watch this little motion engine right here. We're going to go over the entire breakdown of the blog, and of course, my non-biased opinion, guys. So drop a like for me because I'm not going to be able to be first on the big news, not even close, due to certain creators getting information literally before it's even dropped and able to make their videos in advance and stuff like that. 2K is trying to get me out of here. I see it now, but it is what it is. So we're still going to be dropping every single time there is news, and we're also going to be giving every single opinion on what's going on non-biasedly. Okay, so this little cinematic trailer, it looks okay. You know, we got rhythm shooting back in the game. Some people are going to be upset with that. Some people are going to be happy with that. But rhythm shooting has changed a lot. We need to talk about that once we get past this trailer. So there was this cinematic sort of trailer right here from 2K. And then we have a courtside report trailer with Tyrese Halliburton, and Mike Wang is officially back. So Pro Play, of course, guys, is in the game. They already told us it was going to be powered by Pro Play. But now the game is actually going to be movement-wise, all this stuff, also kind of with the Pro Play powered AI. We'll talk about it, okay? So that is the first trailer. It's about a minute and a half long. And then we have our courtside report looking trailer right here from our 2K. You know, Mike Wang is officially back. The gameplay is powered by Pro Play. So we just need to go ahead and talk about these as we see them. And then, of course, like I said, guys, we're going to break down the entire courtside report. I'll have pictures for you to look at, pause, whatever you need to see, go back, pause it, rewind. But I can't sit here and actually just make a 1 hour long video. I'm going to try to go as quick as I can without just rushing stuff at the same time. Okay, so we have a few features that they're going to show in here, like the new Pro Play motion engine. All right, so the motion engine is supposed to stop the basically fake movement, the sliding that we've been seeing in the past few years. And Mike Wang said that this is the biggest change to the movement system since 2K21. Okay, so you have machine learning technology.
Okay, yeah, so since 2K21, haven't had this type of movement, so hopefully, you know, hopefully it's some good movement. I'm a big, so I used to slide a lot on defense and sometimes offense. So hopefully this is something that will improve. All right, let's get back to it.
Dynamic lower bot, like they love that dynamic word. They really love that dynamic. Okay, so skating slash sliding is supposed to be gone in 2K26. Now we have enhanced rhythm shooting, which is broke down even further in the courtside report. I'm really confused by this one. You see true shooting motion and skill-based gameplay. So they said basically it's not going to be how it is in 2K25, like up, down, or down, up, whatever it is you decide to do, down, left, down, right, wheel it. There's so many options people do with rhythm shooting.
Let's see right here with the big. Right here. Okay, yeah, you see that hook shot, them hook shots. I guess you will be able to control them hook shots also. So let me rewind it back a little bit. Let's go back to it.
Confusing, and I want to see it in the gameplay, but there is signature go-to post shots now. So just like there is.
So now look at this.
Go-to shots in 2K25. You're gonna have go-to post shots. Not sure how.
I guess with more movement, more realistic. And look at the shot meters. Shot meters look 2K19-ish, 2K16-ish, I guess.
Well, how effective those are going to be. And as you guys see inside of this, there is some gameplay as well. Shimmy floaters, baby hooks, up and unders. All right, so there is more mechanics inside of the post this year. Custom layup packages. I actually tweeted this out, as you guys see, before, okay, before.
Like they were saying earlier, you can mix and match your layup packages, so you don't have to use one. You can use like two, like Steph Curry and DeRozan as an example. You can mix and match your layup packages. All right, let's get back into it.
The trailer, I tweeted this out at 10:29 right there, and the stream didn't even go live until like 10:35. So I'm telling you guys, I know stuff early. I try to drip feed you some stuff, hint at some stuff from time to time, and it'll be in future videos. New defensive upgrades, okay? So there is going to be, they said this isn't going to be like in the past. Every single defensive bump and stuff was scripted, and now it's going to be organic, one-on-one, natural body bumps, free-flowing.
So basically the locks are going to be bumpy, and then, you know, on offense you'll be able to reset, I guess. Free-flowing collisions, stuff like that. Yeah, so it's more realistic, like 2K20, 2K19. 2K21 has some good defense. So organic one-on-ones, you'll be able to go back and forth, you know, natural body bumps, boom. So you won't be able to get bumpy, be able to get bumpy. I guess it's gonna take more skill. So all y'all that want a skill and stuff like that, there you go. Don't go crying, don't be crying and stuff like that. This is what you asked for. All right, let's get back into it.
Collisions. So we will see. You know, all this stuff, honestly, of course, it looks good. Like 2K does a good job of making you think that this is all going to be amazing. But of course, like I want to say, guys, relax. Let's take it day by day. Let's see when the game comes out. So advanced controls. This is going to be interesting because now you're able to protect the ball. They said put the defender in jail, quote unquote. You know how Luka is always sitting there. You got quick protect, quick shot, slow-mo Euro step gathers, and wrap passes. So he's able to like crab defenders like that right there, put them in jail is what they said. Wrap passes, which we were just talked about.
So yeah, so Badge Plug said like crab. Like, I mean, I guess on jump shots too, it'll be more realistic, you know, with the auto green. Like in 2K19, 2K20, stuff like that. So you'll be able to crab, protect the ball. Yeah, because, I mean, people spam steals and stuff like that, get too many steals and stuff. So hopefully they'll take that adrenaline out too. So if you spam too much, you'll lose adrenaline, stuff like that. So, all right, let's get back into it. Let's get back into it.
Yesterday, guys, that's going to be interesting, where you can actually throw the ball beside people and not just throw it at their body and stuff like that. So we'll see, of course, when the game comes out. We have catch and shoot shots this year. You have the slow motion Euro step, where the defender is going to have to play it correctly once you're in that animation. If you jump early, if you jump late, stuff like that. Apparently, you're going to be penalized. And then you do have this quick shot. That's your wrap pass right there. But the catch and shoot is the most interesting part.
Yeah, so like you said with the Euro step, so if you do not time that defense right, you will get stepped on. All right, let's get back into it.
To me, where you're not going to have the dip in the catch if you hold LT, is what Evan said. So hold LT, and you can just go straight into a catch and shoot. So, guys, this is pretty much it for the courtside report cinematic breakdown with some gameplay. Now I want to actually break down the cinematic, the courtside report, okay? So there you go. Now let's talk about what it actually says besides looking at it. Okay, so Pro Play powers all new dynamic motion in 2K26. generated from real world NBA footage, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to read all of this, okay? But they say that they are wanting to adjust the exact positioning of players' legs and feet on the fly to remove the skating seen in past games and ensure that players launch, plant, and cut realistically. So hopefully that means that LT cheese and stuff is not in the game anymore as well. That's something that I really want to take from that. But it says together, these systems work in harmony to not only make.
I mean, I never had a problem with LT cheese. I used to do it as a big. I mean, that was the only thing in the game, really. You know what I mean? You just gotta adjust to it. So they're saying they're taking it out, but I'm pretty sure that you can find a way to abuse that, you know, as a big, if you want to set picks for your guard and stuff like that. So yeah,
Motion looked better than ever before, but also leads to improvements across all areas of gameplay to create a fresh and authentic feeling when playing. So you can compete at the high level. Now, enhanced rhythm shooting. This is very interesting to me.
Now, this is what I want to hear: enhance rhythm shooting. So this is something that you know, a lot of people use. So if it's enhanced, let's see what's going on with this.
I really want to see this because I don't know how this is going to go. But it says, watching so many of you discover and embrace the rhythm shooting mechanic to improve your shooting ability has been thrilling and rewarding, blah, blah, blah. In 2K26, rhythm shooting extends beyond mimicking each player's signature shooting animation to giving you full control over every aspect of the shot. This shooting control method still relies on a down-up flicking motion with the shot stick, but now your shot timing and tempo will actually manipulate the shooter's upper body and impact how the shot looks throughout the complete motion by reflecting how you move the shot stick. See, that is confusing to me because where is the timing inside of that? You know, are you going to get penalized for timing the shot wrong? Is there a way to time the shot wrong? I don't know.
This is, so if your tempo is good, basically what it's saying, if your tempo is good, if your tempo is great, then your time, you can manipulate the timing. So if your tempo is excellent, some of your shots might go in as a rhythm shooter, not as a shooting with a square on PlayStation or Xbox. But if you tempo shoot, if your tempo is good, then you can manipulate the shot time. Your window is a little bit bigger. Let's get back into it.
From the start, you'll see and feel the difference between early, late, slow, and fast releases. If you flick up early and rush your shot, you can do quick releases. If you flick up late and slowly, you'll see the effect with a delayed pushing motion and lazier release. This enhanced feature grants more freedom than ever before to.
This is what I wanted to see because I'm a big. So, I mean, if they're going to bring this back, you know, with a lot of inside moves and stuff like that, this will be dope, you know.
To decide what type of jump shot you want to take, counter a closeout from a defender by initiating a quick release and intentionally rushing your shot and still knock it down by executing excellent rhythm shooting tempo. Overall, players who take.
Because, see, they didn't have these shimmy floaters as a big. You couldn't do too much floating. I mean, guards had it. Guards used to abuse it, especially when I was in rec. They used to abuse this, them floater layups, and there was no way you can block it. So if you're big and you can do that too, you'll definitely be dominant in the paint. Let's get back into it.
Advantage of the rhythm shooting mechanic will experience more responsive and authentic jump shots that simulate a true shooting motion. So that's kind of got me some red flags right there, but again, we'll see when the game comes out. Okay, so offense, we know there's going to be the go-to post-up shots. We're not going to read all of that, but there's custom layups. Okay, I told you guys, you know, I knew that already. There's going to be custom layup packages in the game. We'll get to that in a minute, but this is where they break down the green or miss shot timing. Green or miss shot timing will be universal in NBA 2K26, so that each mode has an even playing field. This means on higher difficulties, including most competitive multiplayer modes, only excellent timing or green shots will go in. However, shot timing windows scale by difficulty and will be less forgiving in competitive modes like Proving Grounds and Pro-Am. Okay, so
all right, now, so all All y'all that can't shoot, don't be crying. They not gonna patch it. We not gonna let them patch it. So don't get on Twitter crying first day, first week, whatever, green or miss, like some of the old 2Ks. So take skill. If you can't shoot, you just can't shoot. Let's get back into it.
Pretty much 2K25, but green or miss, you can't make whites, okay? And of course, just like every year, your window moves based on your difficulty. Anyway, in addition, layup timing is permanently enabled. We know that for slashers and stuff, you're going to have to time your layup this year. Ultimately, we wanted to emphasize skill-based competitive gameplay where your actions on the sticks, you know, blah, 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 okay? It's just skill-based stuff, okay? It's been encouraging to see players incorporate signature go-to shots into their game. And, yeah, I mean, there's really not much to that. The go-to shots, there's dribble, step-back, jumpers and stuff, but it says, while we've shown a lot of the love to the elusive playstyles of the NBA's greatest backcourts, this year's system is growing to better support the dominant big men that we've seen in the modern NBA. So you have your go-to post shots and stuff. Anyway, custom layups. This is a big one. This is, I think, one of the biggest ones from the Courtside Report. In the past, your single signature layup package determined all of your layup types. In 2K26, you can mix and match layup styles to draw inspiration from signature packages from around the league. These advanced layup types consist of normal and reverse layups, floaters, quick scoops, euro steps, hop steps, and spins. So hopefully this year, that would have been nice to hear.
Okay, now, so you got them layup packages. So I'm pretty sure you'll be able to mix and match, you know what I mean? Just like the dunk packages from NBA2K25 and stuff like that, when you can, you know, mix this type of dunk with that type of dunk, tomahawk, stuff like that. So you'll be able to mix the layups, the layup packages too. So, you know, I mean, I guess comp stage and stuff like that also, you know, with certain layups, you know, can get blocked and stuff like that. You'll be able to put your layup together to make the best layup and be skilled on making your layup timing also. So, you're gonna have to time your layups and stuff like that too. So let's get back into it.
That in the dribbling as well. Like, why don't we have custom dribbling? We have custom dunks. Okay, we've had custom dunk packages. Now we have custom layups. They're just drip feeding it. You know, it's obviously eventually going to be where you can customize each and every animation inside of your dribbling as well. But you guys know that's 2K, okay? I'm pretty sure you can understand what I'm saying here, that they're just not going to drop all of it at once, okay? But that's nice to hear. I actually do really like that. We'll see how it goes when the game comes out. So defense, you can play freely and with physicality in 2K26 using body ups and collisions to antagonize opponents. Now, this is what it says. That you are going to have collisions that are more reliable compared to previously scripted motion captured animations, like I told you guys earlier. Coupled with new dynamic motion, they love dynamic. This change improves the freedom of movement for both the dribbler and on-ball defender. Interior defense has been redesigned so that it's easier to get strong body bumps in the air when contesting finishers at the rim. Bigs will feel increased physicality when roaming in the paint. Interesting. Again, I want to see when the game comes out how it goes. Now, there's going to be a new rebounding timing feedback. I thought this one was pretty interesting, although...
Yeah, this is pretty interesting with the rebound timing. So, I guess excellent timing. I mean, I guess maybe it gives you a boost to your takeover as a big. I mean, it has to. You know, if you timing a rebound and you're green a rebound, it has to be some type of boost to you or your teammate or, you know, your takeover, something like that. But let's get back into it.
It's not that hard to know when you're supposed to jump for a rebound. Evan, who was telling us this news, said he didn't know when to jump for a rebound on 2K, which was pretty funny. But anyway, there's a green meter. There's a meter now that you will get. It's a feedback under your feet when you go for a rebound attempt. The ideal time to jump for a rebound is just before the ball makes its final bounce off the rim. I thought that most people already knew that. Right when it's about to hit the rim is usually where I jump. Anyway, excellent timing can significantly boost your chances of securing the board. And it did say as well, this isn't in the Courtside Report, but they did say that the higher your rating, of course, the easier it is to get like a good timing. It's more forgiving, of course, for jumping for a rebound if you have a higher rating, okay? So Anyway, dictate every facet of the game with new and revamped controls for more intuitive, deliberate, and free-flowing experience. Anyway, let's just not even talk about that. But we have Quick Protect, okay? So this is a big one. Ball handlers can now tap the left trigger to initiate Quick Protect movements to shield the ball and evade steals. If you see a defender reaching out for a steal and react quickly enough with a Quick Protect, you can counter this. This balances the steal system by introducing more skill-based outcomes.
So there you go. This will be a skill-based 2K. 2K26 will be a skill-based 2K. 2K26 will be a skill-based 2K. So if you're not skilled, you will just be a bum. Like all of the previous skill-based 2Ks. So we don't want to hear no crying. Let's go.
You can also put defenders in a compromising position, like they said, putting them in jail, by using Quick Protect while driving to the rim, decelerate, and pin your opponent against your hip to trap them in defender jail. Some of the craftiest ball handlers, Jalen Brunson, Luka, Trae Young, all excel at this, making them incredibly challenging to guard. Now, I do like this. I just hope that 2K24 and 2K25 have now given us a great feedback, the developers is what I'm talking about, to give us a mix in between. Okay, 2K24, there was too many exploitive finesse finishing moves like the scooper. I've showed you guys, it was literally broken. You could trigger an animation every time someone's in a spot. No matter what they do, they can't defend it. 2K25, of course, in 2K fashion, if something is too good, instead of just making it a little worse and making it closer to, you know, a good move but not exploitive, they just kind of just destroyed finesse finishing. So hopefully what I'm saying is 2K26 is in the middle of 2K24 and 2K25 finesse finishing, because we want to see more craftiness around the rim but nothing exploitive. Okay, anyway, no dip, catch, and shoots. This one is going to be really interesting as well, in my opinion, where you hold the left trigger when receiving a pass while standing still to square up, catch the ball high, and seamlessly.
There you go. So for all you people in the corner, catch and shoot, you can definitely catch it a better way by holding the left trigger. So that will give you a better outcome on your spot up. Let's get back into it.
Transition directly into your shooting motion and rhythm to get the shot up quickly. Knock down shots like Klay Thompson and Ray Allen as defenders race to close out before your release. That is going to be very, very important in this game. Like, very important, okay? So we'll see how that works. But revamped signature size ups. The controls have been improved for a more intuitive experience. Now you can rock the Pro Stick back and forth, left and right, or repeatedly flick the Pro Stick up to execute two different size up combinations. These size ups will help you create separation from your defender while retaining the realistic look provided by Pro Play. You've got the slow motion Euro steps that we talked about, where you can hold the left trigger at any point to deliberately decelerate mid-move to throw off defenders. I think that's really cool, again, as long as nothing is exploitive, okay? Because a lot of players in the NBA are now doing that, like Luka and stuff, okay? Slither through the lane and control the pace to send defenders careening past you. I don't never seen careening before. You guys make fun of me if you want, but wrap pass.
I badge plug.
This is huge. We just talked about this yesterday. A new passing sort of, motion or technology that they have that has been needing to change for a long time in 2K.
That is true, man, because you can be on a fast break, especially in the rec or pro-am, and you throw a pass and they hit the back of somebody. That is the dumbest animation ever in 2K25. Let's get back into it.
Now there's a dedicated control by double tapping circle. This expands the toolkit for playmakers to determine when you want to add or do a wrap pass and ensures you aren't throwing the ball straight into the back of a defender. Alley-oops. They didn't talk about this in the courtside report video right here, but you can catch an alley-oop now requires more skill once the pass is thrown. The finisher button for the receiver will be randomized on higher difficulties to one of the 4 face buttons on your controller instead of always being square or X. So they're trying to add more skill gap into the game. Like they said, setting screens. Screeners can now control which way you want to face, tapping the left stick slightly left or right from the direction you are currently screening. will turn your player 45 degrees, and tapping the left stick in the opposite direction will turn your player 180 degrees.
So for all you bigs that don't know how to hit screens for your guard, this is for you. Use that, man. Learn that. I never had a problem with setting screens and stuff like that. I always was good at it. But holding the left stick, you can, I guess, face which way. So that is a skill. So make sure you learn that, bigs. Don't be a clown, being out there in the way. Can't hit screens. All right, let's get back into it.
This will help high IQ bigs who can't help get your ball handlers open to stand out. Now, they're talking about AI and coaching for those of you that play like My Career and stuff like that. We're not really going to go over this, but they are changing the drive and kick intelligence, help defense intelligence, my player.
Man, we don't care about My Career. I mean, you just going in, I basically shoot. In other words,
we do not care.
All right, let's get back into it.
Freelance engine, improved double teams, navigating screens, expanded playbooks, AI difficulty improvements, AI shot timing ability, and that is what they are talking about there. Okay, guys. So now that we've went through everything in that, I want to talk about what we have just seen. Go over the important parts, my opinions on them, stuff like that. So first of all, 2K said smoother, faster, and more responsive gameplay powered by Pro Play is coming your way.
We will see. Because 2K25 was kind of slow, man. Enhanced rhythm shooting, custom layups, all new dynamic motion engine, improved body ups and collision. They said smoother, faster, and more responsive gameplay powered by Pro Play. We will see. We will see.
Bang, bang, bang.
We will see.
Bang, bang, bang.
Let's get back into it.
This is their summary for everything you've seen, like their most important parts. All new dynamic motion engine, enhanced rhythm shooting, custom layups, improved body ups and collisions, new and revamped controls, and much more. So 2K has told us that there is going to be a faster gameplay on 2K26. They have already told us that it's supposed to be faster. So we'll see how much faster it really is. All right. That is going to be the interesting part, because they could have just, one tick made it faster and that's it. Again, I know I sound like a broken record and it sucks to say this, blah, 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 but I got to keep saying we will see when the game comes out. All right. Now, the most important things that I took from this is the movement. If it's more realistic in terms of the sliding is gone, that's really cool. I do like the finesse finishing upgrades, but once again, I don't want anything to be exploitive. So hopefully there's no exploitive move. Like I said, the scoopers in 2K24, once you were in a certain spot, I've showed you guys multiple times during multiple different videos, you could then start a scooper animation that was unblockable. You couldn't jump. You could, it was very broken. Okay, so that is the things that I like to focus on. I don't want to go on opinions. I haven't done that in years, where I say, okay, I think shooting should be buffed a little bit or nerfed a little bit. I only want to go after exploitive, people with a brain can look at it and go, okay, that should be changed, that should be taken out of the game, something like that. So I'm just worried a little bit about this finesse finishing, but of course we haven't even played the game yet. All right, so the gameplay that we have seen, there's a new meter. I don't use meter personally, so it's not a big thing to me. The greener miss shot timing, they reiterated, they kind of doubled down on. It's going to be in every single part of the game, but it's going to be less forgiving, more forgiving in the easier modes. All right, so you got your signature go-to post shots. Hopefully nothing in there is, again, exploitive. Hopefully everything is skill-based, like they say. I do like this being able to protect the ball more, being able to put defenders in jail, the slow motion, euros, all that type of stuff. Again, sounds really good. You got your quick protect, stuff like that. So I'm interested to see how big they didn't talk about adrenaline at all. No one has said a single thing about that.
Oh yeah, they will talk about adrenaline. Most definitely talk about adrenaline because that is a big part of basketball. So they'll probably talk about that in the future. Maybe with Park or something like that. But yeah, adrenaline. They will definitely talk about it. All right, let's end the video. Let's look at the rest of what Badge Plug got to say.
Is adrenaline back in this game? Is it going to be? I feel like you should be more penalized for reaching. In 2K25, you know, you can be out of adrenaline and still.
Hey, that's what I was saying. Yeah, about the steals and all that stuff too. So yeah, definitely.
Still be spamming that thing.
Yeah,
and
they be
still
spamming. Definitely be spamming, and get still. Spam. Get still. Spam. Get a steal. That shouldn't happen.
get a decent amount of steals, which is crazy. Like, actually crazy. So, guys, of course, I want to break everything down as we're about to start getting Mike Wang news and stuff, where that's coming very, very soon. So, here is your video with the courtside report, with your cinematic trailer, your gameplay that's shown in this, all that type of stuff, guys. Let me know your opinions in the comment section before you go anywhere else. All right, before you go anywhere else, I'm not even going to direct you to another video today. I just want you to pause here. Let me know how you feel if you haven't commented yet. Drop a like, and I'm out of here. Peace.
Well, there you have it. There you have it. Everybody, this is Badge Plug's video that I reacted to, but this is also NBA2K26 first look at the gameplay and everything that we can expect. So make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube at God Like Flex. I will be streaming on Twitch. I will also be streaming on Kick and TikTok also. Make sure you get a like. Make sure you follow. Comment if you liked everything. Comment what you didn't like. Stuff like that. You know. So man, I mean, this is a celebration. I got a good feeling about 2K26. You know, so this is my reaction. And I'm out.